Hello YouTube, I just wanted to do a quick review of my Smittybilt XRC 9,500 pound winch that I picked up from my four-door Jeep Wrangler. It's my first winch that I've ever owned. I really like it so far. It's got me out of a couple situations where I definitely needed it, and I think it's really well priced, well built product overall, so let's give you a look at it. So the winch comes with everything you need to install. It comes with the fair lead right here in the front. I went with just the regular cable winch. For anything I do, you know, it really does what it needs to. The synthetic is nice, just as a bit of weight saver, and there's a couple different safety issues in there. So the best part about this winch though is you can upgrade to synthetic if you ever need. You just need to add on a different fair lead. And obviously the new synthetic cable, which can be a little bit pricey, but the option's always there. So I'll just take you kind of around the winch here. It came with this really heavy duty forged hook here. You know, pretty simple. You know, that's really easy to attach to the shackles if you need to, or you can run a tree saver, pretty much whatever you need to get you out of your situation. We'll go next to the line, you know, just pretty standard cable line. I believe it's 90 feet of line or something like that. So, you know, most situations you should be pretty good with that line. I move up here to the solenoid. What's cool about this winch is you can mount this to 3 different locations. I like it right here because it's kind of out of the way, but you can mount it, I believe, on top. And there's one other different location also, so that's really nice. I like it here too because you have your place where you hook up your remote cable right here on the side. Super easy access. It's nice that it has this little see if you can see that little rubber deal here on the side to you know, keep mud and stuff like that out. So, and then you got your cables and wires going in. I mounted mine up to just the battery right there in the engine cable. I just have one battery. I've only been running one battery, and seems to be plenty for me. I've never had an issue with a draining battery or killing battery or anything like that. So that's pretty much it. You know, another thing, mine came with this, it's kind of dirty right now, but came with this case, or the cover. The cover is really nice because it keeps all of that off of your winch, which some people don't care. I like to keep mine really clean. You know, I figure it just prolongs the cable life, and you know, it can't hurt it keeping it, you know, snow and mud and stuff like that off of it. If it gets muddy when you're using it, obviously you can clean it or not clean it, whatever, you know, your level of comfort is with keeping your winch clean. But I like to keep the case on the top there. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. You know, like I said, I've used it to get me out of a couple situations. It's been really helpful, and it's definitely, you know, a peace of mind thing, kind of always having it there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this winch or anything else you see here, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to answer your questions. One more thing I forgot to mention, guys, is the XRC winch does come with, see if you can focus on it there, with a remote. It's got a really nice, well-built, pretty long cable on it here, so you've got plenty of room to, you know, hook it up and run it all the way into the you know, your driver's seat, driver compartment there, and you can winch with your hand on the steering wheel and your foot on the pedal. So that's another really cool feature of this winch. Another thing that it didn't come with, but I do recommend carrying if you're going to have a winch, is a snatch block. I also just went with the Smittybilt snatch block here. I believe it's 9,800 pounds. It's got different ratings. Let's see if you can see. It's got different ratings for your cable size. But anyway, this is really cool because it can double the power of your winch. If you run it, you know, you run the cable through the little mechanism here and then back towards the vehicle. So maybe at a different date I can do a video on how to use a snatch block and kind of what it does for the vehicle, but really handy to have. This also helps with angled pulls. If you can't, you know, there's not a tree or whatever right in front of when you're winching, you can hook this up and do different angle pulls and stuff like that. So actually it'd probably be help to carry more than one, because you can get pretty crazy with what you can do with them. But anyway, just wanted to mention this is another really good winch accessory that you can carry with you, and I definitely recommend it.